Hi guys, so on today's video I thought we might check out some of the hopeful pairings for this year. So all around a bit of a desert theme, so just got a few and yeah, so fingers crossed we'll have some success. Some are really first time introductions and some of you might know about if you watch some of the other videos, others will be new to you, but should all be interesting and yeah, so we'll check that out, check them out and yeah, then we might, I've got a bit of footage from Cairns Aquarium when that first opened, so I thought we might, yeah, show you that. It's just the reptile enclosures and that, and yeah, if you want to check the aquarium out, you can go for a bit of a visit, well worth doing. Yeah, so let's get into it, guys. Don't often show these guys, but Australis and Therus. This is my pair of them. They're Pipangara locality, which is really very rare. These are actually wild caught ones, so all on permits. So Pipangara's in WA where you can still do that. There's the male and the female sitting down there. But yeah, she's a lot more tame than he is, but yeah, good opportunity to see him because doesn't normally sit out. The female must have been feeling left out because she's decided to bask, and the male's run off. As you can see, just very pretty pattern on a very pretty lizard. So these are a breeding pair. She has laid one clutch for me. So yeah, no luck with the incubation. I didn't even bother trying to. I only found them. I was away, came back to dehydrated eggs. So. That was unfortunate, whilst they're in quarantine. So yeah, that's them. Okay, so hopeful pairing number 2. Just having a bath while I clean them. Is the Alice Springs mulga snakes, Pseudechus australis. Also known as the King Brown. This is my male, Therus, and I think in one of the other videos I mentioned that about doing a breeding loan. Well, I was actually, due to circumstances, able to purchase that female, and yeah, so we'll check her out. But yeah, there's a member of the black snake family, obviously a venomous snake in Australia, and the Alice Springs form, and you've seen Therus before, so mulgas come in all sorts of colour forms, and yeah, Therus here is very pretty. So he's, as you'll see, he's got a lot more pale or white on the scales compared to the female, and it just varies depending on them, but as you can see. So I started sort of getting them used to the smell of one another, putting in sheds into each other's enclosure and getting them spending a bit of time in the enclosure with one another, and I guess over the coming month or so we'll start to get them a bit more used to that, up the ante a bit, and yeah, hopefully come what'll be 2 months time start putting them in together and see if we can get some babies out of these two, because yeah, they're stunning snakes, and if they weren't venomous they'd be a lot more popular, but they're popular now. So okay, and here we are with the my female Alice Springs mulga snake. So as I said, a lot more dark patterning on the scales, but yeah, that's all part of the variability. So this is the female Cleo. Again, just still a very pretty snake, and yeah, interesting. Despite the fact that they're black snakes in the black snake family with things like red belly black snakes, in Pseudechus, these mulgas are egg layers. So interesting that a taxonomical genus can have egg and live bearers in it. So anyway, we'll ignore that for the moment. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see. It just means we've got to deal with the incubating eggs, but hopefully that's not too big of a problem. So yeah, interestingly, she's a lot lighter bodied than my male Therus, as you will have seen. You can probably see it here, that despite the fact that she's a comparable length, she might even be longer than him, to be honest. She's significantly thinner, just in body mass, not necessarily, she's not underweight or anything, she's not thin, she's just not as heavy bodied as he is. So that's all very interesting, and yeah, so hopefully we'll be lucky enough to get a pair for these guys to pair and produce some eggs, which would be just amazing. And yeah, I might do a particular video just targeting introducing them together, so you guys can see how that goes. That'll be my first introduction of elapids together, so we'll see how that goes, or at least, you know, ones that are potentially cannibalistic. So it'll be stressful, but you can come along for the journey of that. So this is one of my other hopeful pairings for this year. So just one hand try and feed. Hopefully you know what they are. If you don't, they're that's the male spits the dummy that I'm doing other things. Toliqua rugosa, or the shingleback, and this is the Goldfields form, which has the bright orange and black. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some babies out of these guys. These guys are live bearers, same genus as shinglebacks, and yeah, just really great. This is a female hoeing in front, and the male, yeah, at the back. Just enjoying a bit of banana.